Good morning. So this morning's video, I'm going to be making breakfast. We had a nice, steady, slow soaking rain off and on throughout the night. I know the fire danger up here is pretty exponentially high, and so they're not allowing any flame in the woods at all, not even compressed gas cylinders at this time. And last I had heard, they were discussing actually just shutting down the forest and the woods to anybody who's not a non-official. So I decided this morning I'm just going to, because we had the rain last night, I'm going to come out here on the patio. The setting is absolutely gorgeous. It's quiet. So we're going to go ahead and kick out the Solo Stove Lite, and in that I'm going to use the Trangia style brass alcohol burner stove. I'm going to put on that stove my stainless steel Pathfinder Kettle. And I'm going to make boil my water to make my Yerba Mate tea. And then I'm also going to bring out the FireBox Titanium Nano folding stove in the Xcase. And in that I'm going to use hardwood pellets, food grade wood pellets. I'm going to bring that up, and then I'm going to use my stainless steel Pathfinder 8-inch folding skillet and make hash browns and 2 over easy eggs for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera, get the stuff out. I'll come back once we've got it out and ready, and then we'll make breakfast. Hope you'll stick with me. Watch the introduction, and we'll be back. Alright, welcome back. I've got the kettle on the Solo stove. I'm running the Trangia style brass stove, and so we're running that on alcohol. That's boiling. We're going to make our Yerba Mate tea in there, and I've got the Nano set up. I'm going to go ahead and drop the fuel plate down in. I don't want the pellets to fall through the chamber on the bottom, the opening on the bottom, so I'm going to put the fuel plate down in there. It'll still get air from around the sides. I'm going to put my hardwood pellets down inside there. I want to get those started. I want to show you guys the starting of that. I'm going to use the little fire starter I made the other night using the pomade. I'm going to use that to get these pellets going, and then we'll let those get burned down to coals and come back and start cooking breakfast. By then the hash browns should be rehydrated and ready to go. So there'll be some of this pomade here. Got a little piece sticking out the back corner over here, so I'm going to light it there. Okay, you guys can probably see that going. We'll push that over, and then add a little bit more pellet fuel here. So I'm going to go ahead and let this catch the pellets, start burning down. Get those starting to turn to coals, add a little bit more pellet fuel so we can keep this going. Like I said, by that time this should be rehydrated back up. We can pour off the excess water, and then I'll go ahead and get the skillet on, oil it up, get the hash browns going, and right before the hash browns finish, I'm going to take some of this fantastic Kerrygold pure Irish butter, sweet cream butter. I'm going to scoot the hash browns off to the side, put a little bit of the butter in there, and we will come back and I'm going to try and do a couple of over easy eggs. If that doesn't work, they're going to become scrambled. But I'm going to come back and take care of those and have breakfast. Stick around. I'm going to go ahead, and this is starting to come up to embers here. We got the pellets are caught, so we're working on that. But the tea kettle, the water is starting to boil, so I'm going to go ahead and get the tea made. I use a stainless steel tea ball. Let's go ahead and get that open. And these are some natural filters. If I don't have the tea ball, I can use that. I usually use this one. I'm just going to use the cup, but I'm going to actually do the kettle today. So this is my Yerba Mate tea. I keep in this little, used to be a powdered gravy mix container, and then I keep it in a baggie with my extra filters. So let's Go ahead and get 3 teaspoons. Okay, so there's my tea. Use the back of my wooden spoon here. Pull that off. And I'm going to just drop that down in. And put the top back on. And let that steep for a little bit. Alright. So let this get going a little bit better. Make sure I've got good coverage on the pellets and they're burning. And then I will come back, we'll oil up the pan and get going on breakfast. Stick around. Alright, we're back. Go ahead and get the skillet oiled up here. Got a little bit of olive oil, about 3 ounces in here. I'm not going to use all of it, just enough to kind of coat the bottom of the pan. Then we'll put that back over here with the seasonings. Coat the bottom. Go ahead and get that on the Nano here so it can start going. Heating up. Be right back. I'm going to go ahead and drain off the water. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and start scooping some of the hash browns into the pan. And I'm using the spoon side of my titanium spork here because I don't want any extra residual water that's down inside the pot to go into the oil. I don't want to make it pop and all of that. So just trying to keep as much of that water. There's not a lot in there, but I just don't want it down. I don't want any excess water down inside the skillet. So I'm going to go ahead and put some onion powder, garlic powder, green chili powder, fresh cracked crystallized sea salt, and these are all plastic containers, so these stay in my cook kit in my larger pack. I have smaller ones where I've already pre-cracked the pepper and salt in my smaller day pack, in case I've got more in there that I just don't want to try and fit all this. But they are wood safe, not glass. They're not going to break in my pack and cause any problems. I just keep them all in a big baggie, and there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and stir this in a little bit, get the seasoning mixed around. We'll let this run, get the bottom side browned. I'll get them flipped over, and once these are ready, we'll come back, add a little bit of butter, and do the eggs. Stick around. Alright, so the tea is ready. I've pulled it off of the Solo Stove and got it on top of my little cat food tin that I keep my titanium alcohol burner in for that. Go ahead and pour us a cup of tea here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good. I try to keep that up off of the surface, just so it doesn't draw any of the heat out any faster. And then let that sit there for a minute. And I will enjoy that while I'm waiting for this to get the bottom side ready. Come back and we will flip that when it's ready. Alright, we're back. I think it's about time to go ahead and turn these. Oh yeah. Getting some good browning. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh wow, that looks fantastic. Alright. So I'm going to move these off to the side there. I'm going to drop in some of this Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. Using my little wood spatula. Go. Put that back out of the way. Look at that. Alright. And now we're going to do some eggs. These are farm fresh backyard eggs from my chickens back at home I brought with. Oh baby. You got me a green and a brown egg. Let that cook just a little bit more. Some salt and pepper on the eggs real quick. These won't take long. Almost ready to flip. There we go. Those are all seasoned up for us. Alright. Try and do the flip here. There we go. Let those cook here just a few more minutes. Okay. Alright, let this finish up. These are ready. We're going to go ahead and get the hash browns onto the plate here. Oh baby, those look amazing, and the smell is just out of this world. Now we throw these over easy eggs on there. Oh, look at that. I'm going to scoot the firebox out of the way. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and cut into those eggs. Put that over there. Oh. Yes. Look at that yolk. Oh, that looks just amazing. Right. Let's give it a go. Oh, wow. Man, breakfast of kings right here. I wish you guys could be here to enjoy this. This is absolutely fantastic. The view is breathtaking. The scenery is just quiet and peaceful. It's not quite 7:30. Not a whole lot of people up. A few people across the lake walking early this morning. But man, this is incredible.